What up, attackers? It's Tad here from Attack of the Killer Podcast with a new Patreon exclusive bonus video for you, the best supporters in the world. We thank you so much for supporting the podcast, watching these videos, and just being awesome in general. So, I've been recording a lot of videos because I've been getting a lot of stuff because as of recording this, we've hit September, which means it's Halloween season. So I'm not really sure when you're going to see this because we're pretty far out on our videos, but I will see if I can get this one out before Halloween, or if I can get Jason to put it out before Halloween, but that means that I have a Halloween score. So I've shown you some stuff from Spirit, some stuff they got at the store, some stuff I've ordered. This is some genuine, awesome, rad, one-of-a-kind shit that you don't get anywhere else. So my friend Steve, who... I won't explain a whole backstory on Steve, but he's awesome, and he is part of sort of a group that salvages historical stuff from old houses when they're getting torn down or sold or remodeled, and he's brought me a lot of really cool Halloween stuff over the years, really cool vintage, authentic vintage stuff, but this stuff's coming from his house. So Steve is in the process of moving, and he's trying to get rid of some stuff from his current house that he doesn't have to move for his 4-hour drive. So he hit me up and asked if I'd be at work. He stopped by and he gave me some really cool stuff. So first things first is this beautiful vintage blow mold, Halloween blow mold, Bayshore Halloween light up decoration with bulbs. Still has the original label on the front. Has the original price tag up here of 88 cents from the Union Hall discount price. So this thing is gorgeous. I mean, the paint schemes on this old stuff, it makes like almost no sense. Just one stripe here, and then the cat's ear, eyes, mouth, nose a little bit. Obviously some of the paint's chipping, but to me that adds like luster to it. They don't bother painting up here. I just love they don't make stuff like this anymore, and it's awesome, and it actually lights up. Let me see if I can move this real quick and show you. It still has the original cord and light bulb, or I don't know if it's the original light bulb, but yeah, it still lights up. Let's see. Still glows orange. It has like a shortener, so sometimes it flickers, which adds to the ambiance, right? But yeah, I've been basically using this for mood lighting in this room. This is the movie room while I watch movies. I have a bunch of them, but it's rare for someone to find one I don't have, so thank you, Steve. And then he brought me this big bag of Halloween goodies. So I'll just go through these real quick. He asked if I wanted them. I said, vintage Halloween? Yeah. So these are really cool. So I'll just run through them. Some old vintage cutouts. So we have this witch. Lower the light a little bit so you can see a little better. It doesn't wash it out. Love this old style witch. Like, just friendly. She has like a ghost on her hand, just carrying a pumpkin pail. There's a spider hanging from her hat. Really cool. Just an old school pumpkin, like a oil painting type pumpkin. That one and this one are a little just more fall. We got a scarecrow with some arms. And these have been used several years, which is just sort of adds to it. It's really cool. A more serious witch with a bat on a broom. Really cool. This one looks like Casper, I assume. Or OG Casper, which is probably one of the more rare and valuable ones in this group. A very serious black cat. Really cool. I know some collectors know what brand and all that years and stuff on these. I don't. I just think they're cool. This one's cool. The only original one he got me that pops out. And then I know you can used to have double-sided tape, I think, on these. This is still in great condition, and then it has the pumpkin. But it looks like, oh, okay, pumpkin that does the same, and it has a little clip that you can bend and like hold the pumpkin there. So really gorgeous and cool. He was excited about that one, and I am too. I thought maybe it had a year on there, but it doesn't. And then I have two of these. Steve has brought me them before. Haunted House. I love the colors on this. The simplicity. Gorgeous, cool. Has some embossing on it. Probably can't tell. Oh, there you go. You can see some of that embossing on there. It goes in with this set, which is the jack-o'-lantern with the bow tie, bowler, and corncob pipe. With some embossing and gloss. We have a small version of the black cat that we saw earlier. Something that goes with this set again. The orange and black and yellow witch with some gloss and embossing. Really cool. Love this cat with a monocle, bowler hat, bow tie. Probably my favorite of the whole set for some reason. I just love this witch. Look at that cool green. I don't know if they put like prices or something why this is completely blank, but in the cauldron's not black, but her robe is really cool. And then last but not least is a set that goes together. So this gigantic haunted house is flocked. So the bats, the windows, the door, like a lot of it's worn off. You can't, you might, yeah, there you go. You can see it up there at the top. Has flocking. Not in the greatest shape, but beautiful colors. And then what goes with them that you put on the bottom, we have the children. So there's like a clown, and I don't know, I'm not even going to try to guess what these other kids are, but you sort of put them along like they're walking by the bottom of the house. We got a Native American and maybe a hobo or something. I don't know. Like I said, I shouldn't be guessing what they are. And then a witch and something, more kids to go with it. So they sort of, you put this up and they come down here like they're walking past the haunted house. So yeah, some really cool vintage die cuts. I have quite a collection of these. I sometimes display them, sometimes I get nervous about them because of their age and just keep them locked up, but I love them, and it's a free haul. I mean, you can't beat that. So a blow mold, bunch of cool vintage Halloween stuff, and all free. So again, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being the best patrons in the world, for supporting the podcast, watching these videos, join us for the hangouts, the watch parties, everything. We love you guys, and you make this show possible. So again, thank you, and we'll see you next time on Attack of the Killer Podcast.